Hi everybody, Mike Rockwood here with this week's edition of Loan Mod News Briefs. Well, I delayed the broadcast this week one day because of the much anticipated presidential announcement about foreclosures, stopping foreclosures, slowing the rate of foreclosures. It should be very, very encouraging. Now 2 hours passed. It should be encouraging to all of you who are in the middle of a loan modification or who are still considering a loan modification. Here are the highlights. The President committed $75 billion of the bailout funds to be earmarked specifically for the housing market. He also reinforced the government's commitment to Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, actually up to $200 billion for each of them. Man, it's getting so easy to say 200 billion, 100 billion here, 100 billion there. It's really kind of scary. But the net effect of all of this will be to lubricate the process, making it easier and faster to get better loan mods. Therefore, my recommendations to you are to be more aggressive in your requests and more adamant in your negotiations. Loan mods have simply been too few and too wimpy. In fact, lately they've been taking up to 6 weeks. And the failure rate is very high, as you know. The number of homeowners going into foreclosure within 6 months after getting a loan mod is too high. So today's announcement will spur lenders to get more loan mods done faster and to make more concessions. The elements of our 60-minute loan mod program are dead on. More than ever before, borrowers need to move quickly with street smarts to negotiate the best mods. We'll continue to provide as many examples of these new frontiers as we can for you. We're watching for we're going to see more principal rate reductions, and we'll let you know as soon as we start hearing of them, especially in the hard-hit geographical areas like Phoenix, Las Vegas, Southern California, Michigan, Ohio. We should see more common use of the 40-year amortization, and we certainly should see more use of 2 and 3% short-term interest rate mods, like 5 and 10-year relief times. But my advice is that all my clients should get out on the bleeding edge of this trend. That is, I still believe that the economic downturn is just getting started, and that even this housing plan will fall victim to the broader economic problems within 6 to 12 months. Furthermore, I've started to lose patience with fence sitters and the whole loan modification thing, the whole question of whether or not to apply, whether or not to miss payments in order to negotiate a better deal. I'm so over it. I mean, loan mods are just one of at least 7 things that we all need to be doing for our financial emergency preparedness. Now, you're all familiar with emergency preparedness. Well, it's time to get really serious about preparing yourself and your family for a prolonged financial emergency. The time for consternation and hand-wringing is done. It's time to act. Earlier today, I announced to my Clear Credit Mastermind group that we're going to host an 8-part teleconference on financial emergency preparedness. It's time for you to take action, to batten down the hatches. CCM members can join in the teleconference on Sunday evenings at 6 p.m. starting February 22nd. I host experts in each of the areas of these street-smart financial aspects, ways to prepare for the worst, while of course we hope for the best. The sessions are all recorded and transcribed and sent to members the following day. Learn more about CCM membership at 60minuteleonmodification.com. The topics are deal with your mortgage, loan mods, short sales, deed in lieu. And then on March 1st, we're going to talk about reduce your income taxes and get property tax reassessed. March 8th is credit card debt elimination in 60 days. That'll be a hot one. March 15th is credit management through tough times. That's also known as intelligent ways to ruin your credit. March 22nd is coping with job loss, foreclosure, and general financial hell. And then on March 29th, we have a session called Cars for Less. April 5th is earn 5% more than you did in 2008. And then finally on April 12th, we'll talk with an expert about cutting your cost of living by 5%. Experts in each area will be our guests. I hope you can join us. CCM membership is available at 60minuteleonmodification.com. Thanks. See you next week.